Hi, Olivia and Lucie. I'm Natia, and I work here at City. How do I want to start? Growing up, I lost my mom when I was 7 years old, and I had my father and an older sister to live with, and my dad was kind of absent for a little while, so I went from home to home. I went from a grandma's house to a godmother's house. It was kind of rough, but I think that experience kind of made me who I am now, like more of a positive thinker and just have a better outlook on life. I wasn't like that always. Growing up, I was very angry. I was very upset. I didn't understand why I had to lose my mother, why I couldn't live with my father, so on and so on. I was angry at everyone. It was everyone's fault that my life was so miserable. And it took me about 25 now. It took me a long time. It took me a good 15 years or so to realize that I am getting what I'm giving out. Like if I had a negative attitude, I woke up angry, I went to sleep angry. That's all I was getting back was negative attitude from everyone. I wasn't a pleasant person to be around. And unfortunately it took a long time. It took a lot of years, a lot of hard times, experience in school. I don't think I had such a great time in elementary school just because I was just angry. I would see my friends and instead of embracing their joy or like wanting to share their joy, I would be envious and a little bit jealous that, you know, they had their parents and parents night and I normally had a older, you know, cousin or someone just there, and I was angry. But I kind of took that maybe towards the end of high school and kind of just flipped my attitude around a little bit, and I had to understand that, you know, things happen, and you know, it's not my fault my mother passed away. She was sick. I should have embraced my family and be appreciative that they took me in and they took care of me, and I had a lot of females that were very strong, positive female role models. And instead of embracing my aunts and my older cousins, when I was younger, I just wanted them to brush off and let me be angry. And now I'm older and I appreciate their conversations and their stories and their experience being here. You know, a lot of them, they had a rough childhood themselves, and I never looked at it like, wow, they had a rough childhood and now they're happy and have children and family for themselves. So it's just like, it took a while for me to realize that even in a death or something, you have to see there's a positive side to everything. If this is happening to you, it's only to make you a better person, a stronger person, a wiser young lady. Now I take my sister, I appreciate my sister more. She's 4 years older than me, and she is my genuine best friend. And I think you girls should embrace each other just learn that at an early age, that you have each other no matter what's going on. It could be academic, it could be between friends. Your sister, as an older sister, you're a role model, and as a younger sister, you're there to also support. Like your importance is equal between each other. Your value to each other is immense. I don't think I'll be here today if my older sister wasn't there. Like, even though when I misbehaved or anything, like she never told me like you're wrong. Like she just told me, look at your actions. What are you doing? Like you keep doing the same thing. Like take yourself out of that circle. So your best friend should always be your sister. So you girls are very lucky to have each other. Embrace each other, talk to each other, and know that you are going to receive what you put out. You should always treat everyone the way that you want to be treated, even if that person is not the nicest person and they're negative and they don't have anything nice to say to you. Treat them kill them with kindness. Like treat them the way that you want to treat them, because two negative people in a room is just unpleasant. It really is. But from my experience, I tell you, no matter what goes on, it could be, like I said before, a death of someone or hard times at school, which you'll go through. You're young and friends sometimes aren't that nice, but the best thing to do is just put out what you want to receive back and keep a smile on your face. Like just wake up in the morning, even if you're tired and cranky, you don't want to go to school or you just don't want to do something, just put a smile on your face. Like it's just gonna make it easier than frowning and complaining about it. You're gonna have to get it done, so might as well do it with a smile, and it affects other people, believe it or not. So be a little positive. It helps. It sounds cheesy, but it really does help.